death toll is probably going to go over 1,000. What does that mean for city?
I've said this before that, I mean, I pay attention to the numbers, but what I really think about mostly are the stories and the people who are behind the stories. And I think I said this when we put the original limit on gatherings in place, that the first thing the Lieutenant Governor and I heard when we did that was from the funeral home folks who basically said we were stealing the opportunity that families and friends would have to say thank you and goodbye to family members and friends. And honestly, that was, you know, one of the more brutal consequences just psychologically of this whole thing. And so when people talk about the numbers, the first thing I think about is all those people who, in some cases, my best friend lost his mom to COVID. And he and his mom had a great relationship. And because they had a great relationship, they never left anything unsaid. I mean, you just knew that about the two of them, that this wasn't going to be one of those situations where, you know, oh my gosh, I wish I'd had the chance to tell her son whatever, or to tell my son whatever. I mean, that never happened with them. But that didn't make the fact that it was an extraordinarily painful process for their family to go through this loss of a critical ritual that people believe in and hold on to, that's this chance to say goodbye. And when you talk about where the numbers are going on this, what I'm really thinking about is all those people who aren't going to have a chance to say goodbye. And I really hope people have a chance to make sure that they don't leave anything off the table with respect to their loved ones. You know, my own situation is, you know, my wife gives me a hard time all the time about the fact that, you know, Baker men never really say what they think about anything to anybody. And when it comes to personal things, and even on these goofy phone calls I have with my dad, I try to say more. Because you just don't know anymore what the future's going to hold. And I really hope that people understand that their healthcare community and the folks who are going to be responsible for helping us work our way through this surge are going to do everything they possibly can to save as many people as we possibly can, so that they don't have to deal with this situation and their families and friends don't have to deal with it. But those numbers to me are about lost opportunities and the significance and the importance of loved ones putting it all out there and making sure they don't leave anything unsaid.